Hi everyone, welcome to day 9 of the 21 Day Purpose Challenge. So now that you have this wonderful vision board and you had this 3-hour immersive experience getting into your childlike sense of play and combining things and mixing and matching and scissoring and glue sticking, and now we can actually do something with this. So there's actually hidden insights in your life's purpose inside the vision board. And so we're gonna get to that today. But first, I'd like to share with you, how my vision board has revealed some powerful things. So about two or 3 years ago, I had a vision board, and it was really inspiring to me. It had like Om symbols and the Lakota medicine wheel, and a picture of a couple hiking a mountain and farming and trees in a forest. But as I started to study it, what I saw in it was actually that the couple I was creating, they weren't facing each other. The man was doing a reverse warrior pose, so kind of facing up and away, and the woman had her back completely turned. And in retrospect, that kind of made sense to me. I mean, I wasn't in a relationship at the time, and despite like saying that this is what I wanted, like I wanted to fall in love, what I had actually created during the vision board process was two people who were not connecting. And I, of course, know now why. I was in this terrible, terrible breakup. Worse than my divorce. I mean, it was just something where I had completely I was completely devastated. I think only maybe one other time, maybe my very first love in high school, like crushed me in the way that this breakup crushed me. Um, and so what I looked at my vision board and what I saw was that I wasn't actually ready for love. There was still some old wounding stuff that I hadn't dealt with. And I in effect put this relationship on a pedestal, put this woman on a pedestal. And I was not necessarily ignoring my purpose, but I was making this more important in so many different ways. And so I was escaping into the identity of the relationship from my life's purpose. And ultimately, that's what kind of ended up destroying the relationship. I held on too tightly. I loved her so much, and it wasn't right for her. And so all these clues are right there in my vision board. I was looking at it every day. Had no idea this was there, but in retrospect, I look at the vision board like, whoa, that was pretty prophetic. Um, Now I've since used a number of different vision boards, and the one I have now actually continues to reveal new insights. So I love tools. Like I love pocket knives. I actually have kind of a pocket knife problem. I have to keep giving them away because I love them so much, or also just continue to accumulate pocket knives. And so on my vision board are all these kind of outdoor adventure tools. Like there's a flint and a compass and a rope and fish hooks and what else is on there? But yeah, basically all these kind of outdoorsy type tools. And so one day I'm with my vision board, and I start to kind of say to myself, "Oh, I'm igniting, the flint. I'm igniting the thirst and the quest for life's purpose." Like, cool, yeah, like I dig that. And then there's a compass. Oh well, and I'm a guide. Like I guide people to. Oh, that's really neat. And then there's this knife. I help people kind of cut away the things that don't serve them. Help them like dissect their psychology so they can get inside and actually have a relationship to all the different parts of their ego and their soul, and kind of put themselves back together. And in the rope to kind of bind it back together. So all this insight, all this like juicy wisdom was just right there. And I had subconsciously chosen it, just because I love tools, but like there was a hidden wisdom payload in those images. And so you're going to start to uncover that today in the vision board diagnostic exercise. But first, I want to share a quote with you from one of my favorite science fiction authors, Kurt Vonnegut. And so Kurt said, "What is the purpose of life? To be the eyes and ears and conscience of the creator of the universe." To be the eyes and ears and conscience of the creator of the universe. So what Vonnegut is talking about is that we are all the cosmos. That is, we are the entire, kit and caboodle. We all have equal rights to its beauty, its design, its hidden meanings. And when we orient ourselves this way, We kind of step into this world of synchronicity, which is a term developed or offered by Carl Jung to move through the world in kind of a magical way, like looking for hidden meanings. Not to say like a crazy person, like saying the ants are talking to me, that sort of thing, which is fine, their reality. I'm not saying you should do that though, but to be curious about what is this dynamic teaching me about my life's purpose? What is that clue about? Like, what am I supposed to be looking at there? How can I live in deeper alignment or stay in more inquiry around my relationship with my grandma or whatever it is? And so it's an invitation to be metaphorically promiscuous. And what I mean by that is that everywhere there's meaning, if we want it, like to essentially read the world like like tea leaves or like chicken entrails or the I Ching sticks or angel cards or whatever it is, but to have some part of your daily existence that is like, what's the deeper meaning here? This isn't working. What am I supposed to be learning about this? Oh, this is working. How do I open myself more to this? So it's an orientation, like what is the essence of a situation? Where is its meaning? How can I be a better steward of my own purpose and also my community, my planet, my species? So with that, I want you to take that awareness into today's exercise as you're exploring your vision board and starting to mine some of the gold that you created yesterday with your vision board. We'll see you tomorrow.